Hi, this is Christy with Paper Snippets and Handcrafts, and today I'm finally going to share this project I've been working on. It's taken me a while. I am a super slow crafter. I don't know what my deal is, but I'm just a slow crafter. I originally made this a couple years ago, and I finally got around to creating another one, and I made sure that I wrote down like all my instructions and all my cuts and score lines. So I will be having a tutorial on my YouTube channel for this. But anyway, I have the Christmas version that I put on my Instagram page, which is this one. And this one was a used book. This one was not. So this one I kind of covered up the corners because it was really worn out. And I did use a Sharpie to color around the edges because it was really worn. And then the back, here's the back side of this one. One of the reasons why I made this is because I love these little books and I like how people are making journals with them and junk journals. But one of the things that I didn't like is that the story is usually like broken up and it never stays intact. So this is what I came up with, and I kind of created a mini album, memory book, and a story that goes along with it. So here, let's look at the inside. I know I have some pictures of this one on my Instagram, but I don't think I've ever done a video of it. This inside of this book, somebody wrote on it. So I covered it up with this cute little shaker in the inside. All of this paper is from a designer that no longer is in business. It's October Afternoon. I was hoarding this paper, but I finally decided to use it. So in the inside, there is a couple, there's just 2 fold-out pages. And so this first page has a flap where you flip over right here. And this was designed so you can put in a gift card as well. You can slip it in behind all this. I just put a cute little tag and a to from card. So there's the inside of that. And then, like I said, this is just like it's kind of like a folio in the inside. On this side, you've got finding the perfect tree. So I thought this would be cute for, you know, what you're doing with your Christmas tree and all your pictures. There's some ephemera down here to put the date. And then you can put more pictures over here on the side. And then you open this up again. And then there's just really cute little cut aparts. Favorite things that you can put about Christmas, your family traditions. I love the colors in here because they're not traditional. And this is just a cute little cut apart of Santa Claus. And I just created a pocket over here, a waterfall here. There's just 4 pages, but you can put 8 photos here. And if you want, you can put a photo back here. This side just has some pockets all the way down. There's 3 of them, and then there's some ephemera. These are really cute digital files that I got from the Etsy store. And then these 2 are just, you can put photos or journal or whatever you want on those. And this one right here is just a cute little card. And then the inside repeats. So we've got the waterfall here again. It's just the same. I'll flip through it real quick like. And then over here, I just put some more cut aparts, a Merry Christmas, a cute little cassette tape, and a memory card. And it is the night before Christmas. I thought, like, how perfect would that be to go in here? So there's that. And then the back side is another pocket just to put pictures or whatever you might want to keep in there from the holidays. And then this is where I kept the story intact. So what I did is I used my heat gun to remove the foil from the book. And then you have to remove the staples. And then you can pull the whole book apart. And so this one, I just added brads. I added brads to the back side of my book. The pages were worn a little bit in the corners. That's why they're rounded. But you will also, if you notice, you can tell I had to cut this a little bit because both the front and the back are the original Golden books. So the story, once you get it in here, kind of extends beyond the book cover, and I didn't like that. So I went ahead and trimmed this, but the only page it really affected was this one, because you do not have to trim hardly at all on the top, bottom, and side. And if you can you see right here, like it just barely affects the book. Most of the pages, you can't even tell. This is such a cute story. The drawings, the colorful pages in here, I love it. It's so cute. And then on the back side, there's a waterfall. I think there's 7, so you can put up to 14 pages or 14 pictures. And here's the card that's just keeping the waterfall flat. And I put gold foil. I embossed each of these with the gold. See each of them. And then this is the last page. So there's that. I'll put this in here in a minute so we can get to the other one. What I did add on this one was a dangle on the side. I did change the spine a little bit. This one, I thought this glitter, I think this was ribbon that I put on. I can't remember though. I'm pretty sure it's ribbon. I went ahead and did the paper, and here's the back, just the same with the 2 eyelets. Was I calling those brads before? I meant to call them eyelets. Anyway, here's the dangle that I have on here, and this one right here is a brad or a fastener. I use these. They're from Walmart. And this right here it's a gold cording that has a wire in it. So what I did is I used my crocodile to punch a hole, and then I wrapped this cording around the fastener, and then I closed the fastener on top of the cording, and then I just added this cute little pink bow. And I don't know if you saw, but there's like a little bee, just some cute little beads. I found these beads, not the flower or the bee or this one, but all the rest of these beads were in a cute little package at Walmart in their craft section. And I think they were called unicorn beads. So here's the inside of this one. So like I said, the other one, somebody wrote on this. So this one, it has, it's brand new. So I didn't want to cover that up. But let me explain what I did a little bit different. I did add this to make it look more uniform. But with this type of spine and the way it was created and the way I had to cover it, I wanted to make it just look clean and uniformed. So this is like the lay flat method, but in order to do this book, I had to do it a little bit different because I'm not covering this with paper. So I did wrap right where the book would crease. I wrapped a piece of cardstock all the way around the front, all the way around the back to the same place. And then I wrapped a piece of chipboard all the way around I don't know if you can see it, but you can see where this was wrapped underneath this piece of paper. And then I took a piece of paper that's 3 by 8 and I glued it to the spine. And then I glued that spine down. So this piece, what it measured, I went ahead and created over here so it looked all uniform. Anyway, I'm going to do a tutorial on this so you can see how all that works. And so this, like I said, it's just the same as the other one. And you can put a gift card in this one. 2 little tags I put in here. This paper is Echo Park. I believe it's the Princess paper. I'm not sure on the name on that. And then this is Echo Park. It's a separate package. It's their gingham and checkered paper. And I just added a cute little paper clip that came with this collection and some cutter parts. This one, I used a die cut for all of these and even the pocket. And once again, here's the flip out. You can put a picture here. And then when you open it, I've got a cut apart, a couple tags, and a pocket. Here's a waterfall. This waterfall, you can slide a picture behind here. I have a piece of paper back there, but I don't want to take it out. And then here's the waterfall. I accidentally put this paper upside down. So there's a mistake if you can see it. On this side, there's a little pocket. If I had this to do over again, I probably would not use gold foil. I would have used the pink foil. It sticks up too much and it's catching on the little duck and the flags and the butterflies. So if you do this, just remember whatever you put on these pages, when they close, they can catch. Beside, I put a little pull-out with a card. This is a Etsy purchase that I made. It's a digital file that I printed out. And just a card in there. And then I did make this cute little flower a flip up. So you could put a cute little picture or do some journaling in that one. And then here's the waterfall. There it's catching. And then this side, this is just a pull out. I left this open so you can slide a picture underneath it. A couple little tags. This is the same wire cording that I use to attach my dangle. And then back here, here's the book. Got the eyelets in it. You need to be careful, I don't think I mentioned it, but you need to be careful when you use your heat gun to get the foil off the original book, because it will, it'll discolor, it'll bubble up, but if you keep it at a distance, it'll be fine. But like I said, the whole story is intact, and I did trim top, bottom, and you have to trim the foil as well on the top and bottom. And then here's the back side. This is just to keep the waterfall shut. And then here's all the pages in it. So anyway, I hope you guys like this. Please subscribe and like. And here in the future, I'm not sure how soon it will be, but I am going to get a tutorial out on this as soon as I can. And hopefully you guys can make one of these. All right, everyone, have a good day.